Whoops.
We don't know what happened. Logan came in. He's like, you guys know you're live. We were just sitting here talking about blow drying hair.
Yeah, I think when I turned the screensaver off, it must have been on the perfect start, to start streaming.
Yeah, well,
so
you got to see behind the scenes if you saw that. It was so exciting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about hair, pictures,
That's what we do.
Nothing that cool.
Yeah. So what are we, 2 weeks away from Christmas?
We are. And I know that you guys may have, I've started seeing shipping deadlines from a lot of companies.
Yeah.
And
ours is Monday, right?
Ours is the 18th for UPS Ground. Now, UPS Ground is not guaranteed, but they're saying it's the 18th.
Yeah.
So we've got a minute still.
I shipped something out personally yesterday with UPS Ground Saver, which I didn't even know was the thing. Yeah. And it said that it would be delivered by the 20th. And I was like, wait, yesterday was the 12th, right?
UPS Ground, are you sure it's not USPS Ground Saver? Because they have a new, USPS is a new service and they call it USPS Ground Saver.
Yeah.
And it's to be confusing.
Well, it said it was UPS, but it did say that it was, I think it's SurePost. I think it does go through USPS at some point.
No, their USPS is called SurePost. USPS Ground is their new service.
Okay.
They did it to be very confusing.
Yeah, I'm confused.
But they have no guaranteed
Guarantees.
dates, so we don't ship. Good morning.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey there. Yay. I'm having Swiss milk almond right now.
We really try not to ship through USPS unless you put a P.O. box, and then we have no choice.
Yeah. Don't ship P.O. boxes if you have a choice to. It costs so much more money.
Yeah, and I mean, gifts are shipping out same day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got everything in stock. So we thought today we'd show you guys some of our gifts so you can see what they look like rather than seeing them, on our website, which is great too. You can see them live and in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go through some of these, kind of maybe starting at the smaller end. We have these little 6-packs.
I love those.
Yeah, we have them in a white wood classic box, and then we also have them in this Merry Christmas holiday box, and you get to choose which one you want.
Which is new this year, so it's kind of great, because then I don't think before you really had the option, right?
No.
It was kind of one or the other.
Yeah, it was one or the other. So, yeah, you get to choose which box you get it in. These are great for, the male person.
Yeah.
I always give my teachers something a little bit bigger because they have to put up with my children. But if you have 5 or 6
Your kids are getting the grand.
Yeah. If you have 5 or 6 teachers, this is a good.
So my son, actually his baseball coach at college approached him and he said, hey, does your mom work for Coffee Beanery? And we still don't know how he knows. And he's like, hey, can you tell her I like coffee?
That's funny.
So I guess Santy's going to be getting a little coffee package from me.
You probably have worn a Coffee Beanery shirt or something.
I don't know. I only met him one time. He's new on the team, so
I don't know. Maybe Facebook.
I don't know. Santy, are you stalking me? I don't know.
That's funny.
But he will be getting coffee. I give coffee as gifts to everybody because everybody loves it.
Merry chocolate hazelnut bonbon
I
day.
like it.
Yum.
I like it.
Yum.
Chocolate. I think we have a flavor like that coming up.
Yeah.
I'm going to be quiet now so I can wait to see Chris.
I know. We messed up a little bit, but that's okay.
We always do.
And then I think the next, if they drink pods, this is kind of in the same level of small gifts. This little Christmas tree pod.
It's so cute.
2, 4, 6. There's 12.
Yeah.
12 in there. I don't know. But the box is super cute. And those are pods if that's what you need.
Yes. Bill messaged us over the weekend. He tried one of the flavors in, it's in our, thanks. We don't know what today is our advent calendar, Bill.
Yeah.
But he tried one of the flavors, and I'm not going to say what flavor it is, but a flavor that you don't want to try. And Bill felt the same way that you felt about it.
I think some people will.
But as soon as I talked to Bill, I chatted with him, and then I immediately clicked on the next message, and somebody was like, this is the best flavor I've ever had.
Yeah.
And I told Bill, I was like, you either love it or you hate it,
Thank you. It took a long time to make that tree box, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, and the advent calendars.
The K-Cup advent calendars, we're going to do a little bit differently next year. We'll actually have time to get the custom lids. We just didn't have time to make the custom lids this year.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I like that.
Whoops.
You know what? We're always evolving.
And the 12 days, the coffee, ground coffee is a completely different flavors than the K-Cup ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are.
Completely.
They are, yeah. Super fun, though.
So then the next level of baskets is probably the classic and the indulgent.
Yes, I love these. So these are 12 samplers in each of them, and each sampler is 1.75 ounces of coffee. We say they make like a pot. It kind of depends on how strong you like it. I always do 1 tablespoon of coffee to 1 tablespoon or 1 cup of water. So it's however strong you like it. But this one is all unflavored coffee. So if you have somebody who just doesn't
like... The classic is all unflavored.
If you have somebody who doesn't like flavors, this is for them.
And then the indulgent is going to be a mix of flavored and unflavored. So you get to try a little bit of both.
Yes.
Which is fun. Yeah. I think I smelled it when you guys brewed it and said absolutely not.
Britton didn't care for the honey flavor we did either, though. She doesn't like honey, but...
Yeah, there's certain flavors that are just nopes. Straight nopes.
Yeah. Get host of the flavor police.
Yeah. You can blame that one.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty great. I loved that one.
It is funny.
Yeah. Take that one from you.
I'm like, and then...
Yep, so this that's a specialty
This is the specialty, and this is nice. It has 9 flavors and unflavored, so it's a little bit of a mix, but it has a mug. So that's a nice gift.
It's kind of like the total package where you get like coffee and a mug, you know?
Yeah, these ones are super popular.
Yeah.
I mean, getting the mug is always nice, because I feel like sometimes if you give coffee, then you feel like you need to get a mug or something to put it in.
So important.
That's kind of the next stage. This is,
45?
Yeah, and these, I think so far, all of these ship for free except for this one, the little one. So that's...
And the sleigh doesn't ship for free.
We all need more mugs. Yeah. Well, then you're going to like our announcement later if you need more mugs.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're hooking you up.
Yeah, for sure.
With mugs. We have mugs.
Yeah.
We just ordered some new ones, too. Some new colors coming in soon. For probably the first of the year, we should have them.
I don't know, they say that, and then 4 months later.
Last year, me going, for the love of God, where are our mugs?
Yeah, where are our mugs?
Please deliver them.
So that's super cute.
Yeah, I love that one.
That's our specialty. These sleighs are really fun. I'm like trying not to, I can't really reach it, but that's okay. So that's got 2 full bags of coffee in it, and then 4 samplers. And then the sleigh is actually metal. Yeah. So it's pretty big.
So it comes wrapped, like shrink wrapped in plastic. You can, take it off when you present it. We just kept it in because, why
yeah, we didn't want to unshrink wrap everything, which I know
seems like a lot of work.
They'd be a lot less shiny.
Yes.
If they were. But they do, it's just to hold everything tight in for shipping. But if you're going to somewhere and presenting it, obviously you could take the shrink wrap off if you wanted. I know we were giving our cheer coaches gifts, and we actually used the grand box.
Oh, nice.
And then we added a lot of other stuff to it.
Oh, fun.
And the coffee to it.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. They made a big presentation.
That's cool. Well, it's such a cool box too. I guess we're not ready to talk about that one yet.
We're not quite to the grands.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. But I think next would be this little mini suitcase.
So this is the coffee trunk of samplers, and these are like little faux leather They're pretty sturdy though.
Yeah,
cases
faux leather.
These can
suitcases
definitely be reused, and there's 24.
I think is it 20 or 24 in that one?
I think it might be 20.
Yeah.
I think we tried to shove 24 in, and that was a bad idea.
Vicky didn't like that
I think that's what happened. So there's 20 samplers in here. And that's nice too, because they're in here nice and tight. So after it ships, when you open it, it still looks nice.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be tossed all over the place. Yeah. They're in there pretty.
That's why we don't ship with FedEx.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no
FedEx.
kidding.
I had to say it.
Yeah. They used to just throw our packages.
Oh, the worst.
But this box is completely reusable. It's got a little latch, handles. My children love to put treasures in these.
Oh my gosh. When her kids come to the office, they drag them around and borrow things from every office.
Yeah.
And
by
treasures.
borrow, we mean steal. They steal things from everybody.
They leave them when they go.
They do. They leave their treasure boxes when they leave.
But then when we have to go, I'm like, hey, has anybody seen my stapler? Check Dallas's treasure box.
It's not as bad as Sedona. She had a whole desk.
She took.
Yeah, yeah. She was a hoarder.
She took, and we weren't getting them back.
Yeah. So this is the coffee trunk of samplers, which is beautiful.
I love that
I feel like I might do these gifts this year.
Yeah.
I did some grands last year, but honestly, it was just too big to get to school.
Oh, yeah. When you have a little one trying to carry them, it's probably a lot.
So this one's really cool. This is the gourmet favorite.
That's a really popular basket.
Yeah, this is a super popular basket because it has a mug, cocoa, syrup, like a coffee energy bar, crackers, jam, coffees, cookies. So it's kind of like a mix of everything. I mean, you could almost make a little coffee charcuterie board with this basket.
I like that it has like a little thing of French vanilla syrup, so you can like, you know, sweeten your coffee with it.
So if you're not sure what they like, this is a great basket because it has a little bit of everything. So I'm sure they'll find something.
Cocoa for the kids, you know.
This is heavy.
Yeah, it's not
I'm
a
really
light basket.
surprised how heavy this is.
Yeah. Well, that jam is huge. And I like that jam because even though you think you might not like this flavor, it's a blackberry jalapeno. And it's delicious. It has just a little bit of heat, but it's on. Oh, you know what it is really good on? Is if you put it over cream cheese and then you eat it with crackers. Have you ever done that with like the heated jelly? And it's so good.
You could put it in the teacher's lounge.
That's a really good idea. Yeah. The teachers would steal that. There'd be nothing left. They would take that home.
Hey, that's kind of the point, right? I know, well, like at our daycare, I used to just bring like a huge assortment with a bunch of mugs and just kind of let them have at it.
You know, because we work for a coffee beanery, I think we're kind of expected to like bring coffee with us everywhere we go. So like when I take my kids to get their hair cut, Candy's kind of like, so did you bring any coffee today? And I'm like, I just need to keep coffee in my car.
I usually have coffee in my car.
I need to.
Yeah, I usually keep some in my car.
Yeah. We have an expectation.
Give it out as needed.
Yes. Yeah, I think we're to the grand now.
Yeah, we're all the way to the grand. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
I know, that's a big one.
This one's beautiful. So this is kind of like a faux like white leather. It's got some texture to it with some brown leather straps. This one does not have handles on the side.
Oh.
I think we got rid of those because it didn't fit in the box. And then when you open it up, there is a huge sampling of coffee.
I think it's almost every sampler we have, if not every sampler we have, except for decaf.
I think it is every sampler that we have.
Yeah, and so just so you guys know it too, I didn't bring any decaf baskets in here, but we do have this specialty available in decaf. We have the indulgent available in decaf, and we have a little 6-pack in decaf as well.
Yeah.
So if you have anybody who needs to just do decaf coffee, we can do that too.
Well, and this was nice. So like I think I gifted like one of these to the daycare with a bunch of mugs so that they could kind of just take what they wanted and share or brew them at daycare or whatever.
Because then you can really pick your favorite flavors that you like too.
Yeah, there's 28 samplers in here. So there's like a month's worth of coffee in here.
You're going to find something that you like.
Yeah. Which is really cool. It's a really cool way to try everything, and it looks super impressive.
Yeah, like who doesn't want a suitcase full of coffee?
Yeah, and this ships for free also, and all our notes are handwritten.
Oh gosh, poor Britton. You guys, I walked out this morning. She gets here before I do, and I walk back there, and she has to handwrite all the notes first thing in the morning, and I feel bad because I can't help because my handwriting is so bad. And she's like, I'm going to be writing notes for the next hour, and I'm just like, sorry, I'm gonna go pull some baskets.
But it adds that special touch to your gift, you know, like they don't know that you didn't write it.
Yeah.
You know, but it definitely it's handwritten.
They might be really confused.
I don't have like the best handwriting, but I think my handwriting is like pretty
you have
good.
Nice handwriting.
Yeah.
I always tell Lori, because Lori writes in cursive, I don't know if all the kids can read cursive anymore.
So that's what I've been trying to be very mindful of when I'm writing my notes this year. Yeah. There's a whole generation that cannot read cursive.
There was, so on the Flushing pages, because, you know, you always have a community page, right? So the one here locally, somebody had written a cursive note, and they posted it. And half of the people in the comments said, I can't read that. I don't know how to read that. And I was like, dude, for real?
Well, so Johnson & Johnson and Eddie Bauer both had to change their logos because people can't read them.
Wow. It is a lost art.
I don't write fully in cursive most of the time. I do like that hybrid, you know? Yeah. But I've been trying to be more mindful not to do it when I'm writing the notes just because I don't know how old the people are and if they can read it.
I'll be interested to know if your kids get taught cursive in school because I feel like they might be bringing it back, but I don't know.
I'm not sure. I know Dallas, my youngest, he's in Young Fives, which is like between kindergarten and preschool. It's like when you're not quite old enough for kindergarten. Yeah. well, like he is old enough for kindergarten, but not really.
Yeah, he needs a year.
Yeah. He's just at he would be the youngest for like ever. Yeah. So they are learning their letters, but they learn like, you know, the A this way, and then they learn like, is it the Cyrillic A or the book A they call it or whatever? Yeah, so they're learning letters both ways. So wow. I hope that they learn cursive. Yeah.
I know my 18-year-old son can't do it. Like, just can't do it. My 13-year-old taught himself cursive when he was 5. He's a different breed, though. Yeah. And he can write cursive. He writes in cursive all the time. But he certainly isn't being taught that.
Well, and there's certain letters that I just dislike in cursive, so I just don't do them in cursive.
You mean Z's?
Yeah,
and
like
Q's?
Z's are weird. Yeah, I don't like
T's
X's
and F's.
in cursive very much. I like capital J's, and I'll kind of do like the bottom swoop on J's. F's I don't like in cursive.
No.
So there's like lowercase B's. I don't like.
Yeah, lowercase b's are dumb.
Yeah, so
R's are dumb, lowercase r's.
Yeah.
Now we're like, this is why cursive went out, because we hate half of the letters.
I use like a hybrid, you know, because some of them are kind of like, the hybrid you would think that they could read it because an A looks pretty similar. Right. E looks pretty similar.
Right, for the most part.
I like the S too. The S is fun. The uppercase J I like too. I know that's really weird.
This conversation has just gotten weird.
Yeah, that's okay. So there are, everybody who writes in cursive knows there's certain letters that just aren't fun to write.
But we keep telling Laura, because she writes in cursive, and sometimes I look at it like, I don't know
if
people are able to read
hers is
this.
a hybrid too.
Yeah.
I think most people write in hybrid cursive.
We'll see. Yeah. Well, somebody will write us like, I can't read this note. What does it say?
I know. They might. No, I've been trying to be more mindful about that. But all the notes are handwritten, which is really cool.
Yes.
So that's the grand sampler. I guess we could leave it open because it's beautiful. I don't know if it actually stays
it kind
open.
of like sometimes comes back down.
Yeah, there's like a string on the side to obviously keep it from breaking open.
Yeah. Okay, then the last one is this VIP one.
Okay. So we kind of have like two versions of this. There's this one's called the VIP, which is great for sending it, you know, to a family or a couple. There's 2 mugs, and these are like bye. Nice to see you today.
Bye.
These are like the Yeti style mugs. So they're like that insulated metal.
Yeah. Double-walled.
Yeah, double-walled that holds stuff for a long time. Now they do come with like the normal slider lid, but not the magnet lid. However, all Yeti lids fit these cups.
Okay.
So I'll change it out sometimes. I don't really love the magnet lid though, because my magnet falls off all the time. But I like some of the other styles of lids. But this one does have the slider that closes. It's got 2 12-ounce bags. Looks like caramel vanilla latte and beanery blend.
Yep, so full-size bags.
Yep, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16.
Good job counting.
Yeah, you're welcome. 1-pot samplers. And those are in a range of unflavored and flavored.
Yeah, I like that one. And so then the other version of this.
Yes, the other version has 5 mugs.
Yeah, they're the plastic tumblers, the same that come in this specialty.
Yep. They're still nice. So they're the other kind of tumblers, and we call it an office party because it has 5 mugs, and it's got coffee, tea. So it's kind of a variety if you're sending to a place where you're not really sure what they're going to like.
Like doctor's offices
or like
are great.
A teacher's lounge would.
Yeah.
That
teacher's lounge would be great to put that in. They would fight over the mugs. I like a full-on wrestle for the mugs.
Yeah, but the VIP is really nice going to like a couple or something.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, so they each get a mug.
Yep. Or like I have, like my friend Kim gave me 2 mugs, and I will like use one mug one day, and then it goes in the dishwasher, and then I have the next mug for the next day. So for one person too.
I don't think that these are dishwasher safe.
Okay.
There's a little thing inside of it. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I think all double-walled mugs you shouldn't put in the dishwasher.
So I do put mine in the dishwasher because I refuse to have anything that doesn't dishwash. I will say the paint. Do you put
this one in there?
Yeah, the paint hasn't totally held up super great. Okay. If I can wash it, it would be better. But I'm just to the point in my life where if I can't put it in the dishwasher, it doesn't belong in my house.
Well, that's one way to do it. Yeah, I think all of these mugs are supposed to be hand washed. So you heard it here. If you put it in the dishwasher, it will be fine, but the paint might start to chip after a while.
Yep.
That's interesting.
That's my life. If I have to wash it by hand, it's just not for me.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody's got time to wash things by hand, right? Like, I just can't. I bought those fancy pans you told me about, and it says I can put them in the dishwasher, so I'm super excited about those.
Yeah, we don't put them in the dishwasher, but you can put them in the dishwasher.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah. Life's too short to wash a dish. It's enough that I loaded it.
My husband's super picky about what goes in the dishwasher. So sometimes I'll make piles on the side of the sink, and I'll do everything that goes in the dishwasher. And then if he doesn't want his pan washed, then he can wash it.
Amen. My mother-in-law's like that. She's like, I'm going to be number 1 on the leaderboard. What does that mean,
What's a
Logan?
leaderboard, Logan?
What does this mean?
It's a leaderboard. Does anybody know what a leaderboard is?
No idea. But yeah, she'll wash everything by hand because she likes her cookie sheets to stay shiny. And I was just like,
oh no, cookie sheets are the worst.
Yeah. I'm like, I love you, but I'm putting that in the dishwasher.
A lot of times we line ours in aluminum foil.
Yeah, same.
Or we have like those silicone mats and stuff because those are the worst to clean and they never fit in the sink right and they don't fit in the dishwasher right.
No. Oh. Not a fan.
And then my husband will take like the nice ones and he'll put them in his smoker, and so then they immediately turn brown.
Oh, you probably can't get those clean once they go in the smoker, can you?
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to get my fancy pans that you told me about. They're called Hex Clad.
They are. They're great pans.
Yeah. She told me yesterday, she's like, I bought Jason these for Christmas last year, and let me tell you, they'll change your life. And I'm like, well, I need a pan that's going to change my life.
I did. And they have like the pay in 6 months or whatever, so I did that.
I did that too, because I thought that was more fun.
They were really expensive, but we were replacing a set like every year.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I kind of like maybe have ignored a little bit that some of the pans I have now might be flaking, and I think that's supposed to be really bad and like not good.
On
so
Facebook, there's a leaderboard for donations.
Are you donating?
Did you donate, Logan?
Are you the only one who ever has?
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
What are we going to do with our donations?
Oh, well.
Buy some coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, yeah, lots of gift sets.
We have so many more, too.
Yeah.
Like I think, you know what? I went through the other day because I was scheduling them on social, and I wrote each one down.
Yeah.
And I think we have like 31 different gifts at least.
Probably. We tried to make sure and kind of like cover each category and each price range.
Yeah.
And I would say like 99% of these ship for free.
Yeah.
And you can add a handwritten note to anything.
There was only like 4 or 5 sets that we have that didn't ship for free because I put a star next to them if they ship for free, so I could put that in my social.
I think it's mainly just the teeny tiny ones in clearance.
Yeah,
the clearance
for sure.
ones. And then...
Ooh, tell them about the special we're doing right now. Let me take this off your lap.
Yeah, so we are running a special while supplies last. We are going to give away some freebies. So if you place an order, it has to be $100 after discounts. You will get a stainless steel like camper mug. I know we should have brought them. You'll get one of those little camper mugs, the Drink Local ones. I think we have black and navy. I'm not sure if you can pick your color though.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then if you spend $150 after discounts are taken off, you get a camper mug and one of those like acrylic tumblers.
Nice.
Who's that? Is it Tervis?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Tervis
They're like
mug,
Tervis,
right?
yeah.
People love those. Those are like, and you can do hot and cold in your Tervis too.
Yeah, I know. Grandma Shaw.
Yeah.
That's like her whole cabinet. They only buy those like Tervis mugs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then some of them have like J's in them, and some of them have like S's for Shaw, and then some of them have like little like birds and characters.
We used to suspect that brand once upon a time.
Yeah, we used to like fight over which cup you got.
Those are nice mugs. They hold. I mean, obviously they hold up really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's nice to. I mean, obviously theirs don't have lids, but this one has a lid and a straw, which is really nice.
Very nice.
And then if you spend $250, which honestly 2 or 3 gift sets will get you there. You know. You get the camper mug, the acrylic tumbler, and a water bottle.
Oh, wow. So you get 3. Yeah. Okay, so if you bought 3 gift sets, right, like we're saying, like say you bought, 3 VIPs or whatever, and then you got your 3 mugs, then you have a really nice gift because you have not only the gift set, then you can also gift a mug, or you can keep it for yourself because that's what I do.
Well, sometimes you need that little stuff for like Secret Santas or office gifts.
Oh, yeah. My family plays the penny game. I have to collect little gifts for that.
Yeah.
Where we like bid on things. Everybody gets 50 pennies, and then we bid on different, like you put a wrap gift in the middle of the table.
Okay.
Everybody gets 50 pennies. And then you just start
don't
bidding.
know what's in it.
You have no idea what's in it. So it could be something really ridiculous. Like one year, my sister gave My
You can
sister
toss
put in
it, or
pregnancy
does it have
tests,
to-
which was kind of funny because, you know,
Camper mugs.
nobody wanted a pregnancy
So
test.
this is actually a really good size. I didn't realize it was this big.
Yeah.
So it's the little camper mug.
Yeah.
And it has
it looks like it's double
a
walled.
zipper lid.
It's got that extra ridge in there.
So
yeah.
it's stainless on the outside, but it is plastic on the inside.
Yeah.
But it had really good ratings, and they say drink local, made in Michigan.
Yeah, very cool.
Because we're locally owned and operated.
In Michigan.
We are. So that's really
cool.
So we have these. Once we go through the black, then we'll go through the navy.
Yeah.
We've got lots of fun stuff.
Yeah, we do. I like that we're doing that. It's just like a little
I feel like
extra.
I would actually just keep this for myself if I
bought some. Oh, I bought that fancy popcorn I told you guys about last week.
You did.
Yeah, and they had it like buy one, get one half off or something like that.
Okay.
So I bought that, and when I checked out, there was like, get another kit for like $20 or $30. So I'm like, I bought one for my sister-in-law, one for my brother-in-law, and then I was like, well, I wanted to try it.
I need it.
So then, yeah, I got one too.
I
do too. Like, I'm always like, oh, I'll buy a little something for myself too, because like I wanted to try it.
Yeah. Well, I know my husband's so impatient, you guys. So I got my gift out of the mailbox, which I didn't know about the gift, but it had tape on it that said what the company was. Yeah. And I was like, well, I didn't go look it up. I don't know what you got. I just saw a box. And he wouldn't stop. So I ended up having to open it last night.
Seriously?
I think he wanted me to open it more than anything.
You're not going to have anything under the tree.
That's what I said. I'm not going to have anything under the tree. I mean, whatever. That's the life of a mom, I guess, right?
Right, yeah. That's kind of the way it goes. But what was it?
Like, my mom takes care of us.
Yeah.
But it was one of those diamond Forever Wick candles.
Does it have a diamond in it?
It does. But it's like a 50-hour burn. So we only burned it for like an hour last night. This thing's going to take forever.
Well, I bet you the diamond's at the bottom, too. I thought I saw a video of how they make them. You can see it in the
package.
Yeah, because they like put it like in a capsule or something, right?
Yeah, I guess we watched a YouTube video. I guess they're like in a little vial. Yeah. And then you can save like, I don't know if it's 6 or 10 in this little vial. And then you can exchange them for like set jewelry.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if they set it or they just,
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's
How
kind
much
of
is each candle? Is it expensive to do that?
I think on sale they were like $40, but I think they're always on sale.
Well, because I kind of wonder like how expensive is it to put a diamond in? Like it's got to be like
the most of the diamonds are like these little like flakes.
Chips. Yeah,
they're like
they're
chips.
not even a chip; they're a flake.
No, they're like really hard to see.
It's like diamond dust.
Yeah, and they say they're like $30 or whatever. Yeah. I mean, they're probably the size of the ones in this ring.
Oh yeah, that's not big.
They're really little.
It's like, like the ones in your ring that are like the tiniest ring, the tiniest boards.
The tiniest ones. I think the ones in this one are all bigger than the ones we saw. This is it's when my kids were born, my wedding ring kept cutting them because it stuck up when they were babies.
Yeah.
And so my husband got me a flat, like, leafy ring, and it's just got like little diamonds in it.
That's cool.
But it's cute.
Yeah. That's a really nice little way to do that.
Yeah, so I could wear it without scratching them up. Yeah. Those babies, they just move so fast and you can't,
True story. I never want to do that again. My brother-in-law just had twins, and he is 44 years old. He has 2 grown children, and his girlfriend just gave birth to twins. And I texted him the other day. I'm like, dude, how are you doing? He's like, very busy. And that's all he said.
Twins would be rough.
I can't imagine. Like, I would be exhausted. Bless their hearts. I would be exhausted.
My brother-in-law, they had their first on November 2nd.
How are they doing?
Good. They brought her down, so I got to snuggle her for a long time.
Hold the baby.
But then, I held her for like the whole time because nobody else really wanted to hold the babies, which is fine with me.
Yeah.
I'll take all the baby snuggles.
All the time, absolutely.
And then my mother-in-law goes to leave, and she leans in. She's like, you look really good with a baby. And I'm like, yeah, no. No more grandbabies.
We're all set,
We gave you the 2.
Yeah. Gosh, starting over would be hard, too, because, like, Dallas is 5,
Well, they both have heart murmurs, which theirs are totally fine. They were checked out. They'll grow out of them. It's okay. But it's like, we know that. Yeah. So kind of like, why roll the dice again and then maybe have a really serious complication or
that would be
something,
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're finally out of daycare.
Oh, God. Your daycare costs made me sick. Every time you told me, I'm just like, oh, my God, the cost of daycare.
And we're in Michigan.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even imagine some of the other states, the cost of daycare.
Well, and it, I mean, I get it. They're taking care of your kid all day. That should be a service that costs a lot of money, but holy crap.
When I drove an extra, when we started at our daycare, when our kids were little, we lived really close, and it was very convenient. And then we ended up moving, but I loved our daycare so much that I actually kept my kids at the daycare and drove like an extra 30 minutes a day.
To get them there,
No, an extra hour a day because it's 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oof.
But it was the women that run the daycare are just so incredible.
Yeah.
Which, funny enough, one of the lead teachers texted me last night.
And
she goes, I got a Coffee Beanery gift in the mail.
Oh, wow.
And did you send me something? And I was like, no. I'm like, but if you send me your address, I can look it up and see
tell you who
sent it.
Yeah.
And typically, if somebody does that to us, if it says Secret Santa or something in the note, we won't tell them who sent it. Yeah. But if we can be like, it seems like it came from a Mr. T, or and then if they know who it is, they know right away.
Yeah.
But we typically don't give out we won't just be like, oh, blah 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 sent it, whatever.
Yeah. We don't want to spoil a surprise.
Cryptids, but I did for Miss Amanda because they had the same last name, so I think it was definitely a family member.
Oh, nice. So they must know that they like coffee then.
Well, probably because they got gifted it all the time at daycare.
Now you kind of want to send her a gift, don't you? Like, well, I didn't, but I guess I should.
My kids weren't at daycare this year, or since August. So I didn't even think about it. I got them gifts at the end of summer. When we were leaving.
I gotta see if my middle schooler wants to gift his teachers or not. It's so awkward to carry gifts in when you're in middle school. I
need to get teacher gifts this week. Yeah. But lots and lots of gifts, free shipping on most of them.
Most everything.
Handwritten cards and freebies until they run out.
Yep, freebies on orders 100 or more, right?
Yep, and then if you haven't signed up for the subscription, we do have that. If you sign up for a prepaid subscription, you will get a $15 e-gift card. And that's just in December. It makes great gifts for people, and it's kind of nice because it's, not like here's your one gift. It's like every month they get a gift for a while.
And it's kind of cool too because then you can either give them the gift card or, my favorite, keep it for yourself.
Well, I wrote a lot of notes that were like, I love this subscription program. I'm so excited to talk about it with you.
Yeah, that's super fun.
So, if you're cross country or something, it's kind of like fun to talk.
Or like we can have a cup of coffee together. I'll send it to you. We don't live together, and then we can brew it together.
You both get your box and kind of get to experience
that's super fun idea. I like doing
super
that.
Cute.
A cup of coffee together wherever we are.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, and we have 20% off right now.
20% off. Yeah,
code is last.
That's like the last sale before Christmas.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we don't have anything else planned. So.
No.
And 12 Days of Christmas ended yesterday, so I've got to go pick the final winner.
Yep, and prizes have been mailed. And if you had a subscription in, we did ship them a little bit early, especially we saw a lot of them were gifts, so we're trying to get people stuff before Christmas.
Yeah.
You don't want to show up with nothing.
Yeah.
Actually, like 5 minutes before we sat down, I finally got the shipping email for my husband's gift.
Oh, good.
Which I was super worried about.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I think
we can't talk about it beforehand in case Jason sees this, but we can talk about it afterwards.
Yep, and I got all the shipping stuff for my mom, so that's really exciting, and we'll have to unveil that.
Oh, I cannot wait for this.
After Christmas, we will tell you what we did for her.
It's my favorite thing ever. Like, I can't talk about it anywhere either, but I know about it, and it's my favorite thing ever.
Should be good.
It'll be really good.
She should like it. And I feel like she never makes it to the end of our lives when we ask her. She's at a meting.
Yeah, so she won't see it anyways. I mean, we could probably tell you, but this will be the one time that she
we'll
would.
Show you.
Yeah. Oh God, it's so good. Actually, I think I can't say anymore.
Nope.
I can't say anymore. I gotta
stop. Sedona. We're excited too.
Oh.
Turned out good.
Yeah.
Subscription boxes will be shipping
Sales going on
as they come in.
Else? Yeah. What's today? Today's the 13th, 14th?
It's the 13th. That's crazy.
Sedona, you're almost 14.
12 days until Christmas.
Yeah. Gosh. It comes up quick, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh,
So you might want to get your last minute shopping in.
Yeah. And so like we said, Monday is the cutoff day for ground shipping for us because that's the 18th.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean that it won't still arrive.
Yeah.
If you're in California or somewhere far away, then they do typically have a 5-day ship.
Are we shipping up till Monday or Saturday, or Friday or Saturday of next week?
We'll ship up till Friday.
Okay. Yep. So anything that you buy up to the 22nd at, I'm going to say 3:30, because UPS picks up at 4 o'clock for us. So this is next week.
Probably 2:30 or 3 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, 2:30 or 3 makes more sense. Yeah, you're right, because it takes 30 minutes to come through.
Should leave the building.
Yeah. It should leave the building when UPS picks up at 4 o'clock, and that's by next Friday, December 22nd. I'm not promising you're going to get your gift on time.
Yeah.
Order now if you want your gift on time.
Well, for Christmas morning, I mean, a lot of people, you know, their families all over, so they do stuff after. I know part of our family, we already did our Christmas together just because, well, they were bringing a 1-month-old here, so it kind of made sense.
Yeah, bringing the baby again would be a lot.
And then my brother-in-law is he works at a hospital, so I know he's got kind of like weird hours.
Yeah.
And then our other one's a pharmacist, so again, super weird hours. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's all we have for you today. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully you get some awesome gifts for your family.
Yes. Take care.